Now, there's no need in you setting up in church fighting prosperity. Talking about, well, I don't want nothing to do with the prosperity gospel. What other type gospel can it be? It's not prosperity only when you deal with money, but God will prosper his people. Behold, the former things, he says through Isaiah, have come to pass. But this is what I love. And new things I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. He said, the former things have come to pass. Look at somebody real quick and say, but it ain't over. Tell somebody things have came to pass. But there are new things that need to happen. See, don't get satisfied with what has happened. And look at a neighbor and just tell your neighbor the subject this morning. A declaration of new things. Now, the writer of the book of Isaiah is the prophet Isaiah. So Isaiah's name means Yahweh is salvation. Again, the name Isaiah means Yahweh is salvation. I said, we know that. We don't care what we hear on the television. We don't care what we read in magazines. We don't care what folk are saying. We understand that there is salvation in no other name save in Jesus. Oh, Lord, have mercy. What salvation has to do with, number one, deliverance. Many of us been saved long enough to know that there is one true deliverer. One true deliverer. One true deliverer who will never let you down and who can deliver you out of anything. See, the God that I'm speaking of can deliver a person out of something. Listen, no matter how long he or she has been in the condition that they have been in. See, he has power to deliver despite how much time a person has been in a situation. Some of us, that's our testimony. You went through things for years, but when you called on Jesus, you got some deliverance. You got some help. Am I right about it? Yeah, folk thought you would never stop doing certain things. They thought you would always be a certain thing. But then you called on Jesus. Woo, and look at you now. Look at the change now. Look how good you look this morning. And you got a testimony that salvation is of God. Yes, it is. When man say you can't quit, salvation is of God. When folk tell you there is no hope for your situation, you need to know from whence comes deliverance. Because how many would be honest, there are going to be times that you're going to find yourself in something that man cannot pull you out of. Come on. And I don't care how much money you have, you will find yourself in something that your money, can I preach it right, is not long enough to get you out of. And you're going to need some divine deliverance. You're going to need some divine help. You're going to run up on in life some enemies that are just too strong for you, too powerful for you, too intelligent for you. You say, Pastor, ain't nobody out there like that. You better calm your little self down. There are some enemies that will defeat you real quick. Am I right? Saving God helps you out or gives you deliverance. And listen, God delivers us to put us on display so that other people who are bound will recognize there is a way out. When they see you, when they hear you talk, they have to recognize that they can get some help from the Lord. So again, salvation is, number one, deliverance. But how many know when God saves or when he delivers, he is also God enough to protect? See, that's what I love about God snatching a person or rescuing a person out of something, is that he's God enough to protect you or to sustain you from going back to what it was that he delivered you from or out of. That's when some of us haven't went back to certain things, even though people said we were going to go back. But look back, that's been almost 20 plus years, and they've been saying that yeah, he gonna go back one day. He gonna turn back to it. But God has been able to sustain you. Come on, can I talk? And bring better into your life despite your haters. I said in spite of haters. He is so good that when he delivers and you recognize that he has done so, he'll do for us what he did for Job. Pastor, what did he do for Job? He put a hedge of protection all around Job. It's good to be delivered by God, because when God delivers you, he then puts a hedge of protection around you, and folk can't touch you, saving he permitted to be so. Somebody need this morning, so you can stop being scared of what folk say they're going to do. You can recognize that there's a hedge. Come on, somebody. I said there's a hedge. Oh, God ain't just got your front cover. God got your rear cover. He ain't just got the front and rear. He got the sides. He got above. He got beneath. He got you in the city. He got you in the country. He got you in the daylight, and he also got you in the midnight. He's protecting you, not allowing folk to do what they really want to do, because God said, that's my child. See, so salvation is from the Lord. Deliverance is from the Lord. Protection from the Lord. And finally, prosperity is from the Lord. God will never deliver you, protect you, and then walk off and forget to prosper you. Now, there's no need in you setting up in church fighting prosperity. Talking about, well, I don't want nothing to do with the prosperity gospel. What other type gospel can it be? It's not prosperity only when you deal with money, but God will prosper his people. Do you not realize when God get a hold to your life that he wants folks to see a change in you for the better? Listen, God don't want it to be said that you don't do drugs no more and that's it. He want to give you a bigger testimony than that. Not only did you get off the drugs, but God has been blessing you in every area of your life. Where you thought you was always going to have to sell dope and hustle, God not only delivered you, pulled you out of them streets, but gave you a legit hustle. Gave you something that will get you paid every day of the week, not just on no Friday. Am I preaching right? How many know we serve a God that'll get you paid not only just on Fridays? Ain't you glad God don't bless every 2 weeks? That's the reason I can't make my job my God. Why? Because some of our job bless once a week. Some job blessing every other week. And then you got folk that work and get blessed once a month. You feel me? God will bless you on a Monday. You hear me? He'll bless you on a Monday knowing you don't get another check from your job until 13 more days. But God, because he spoke it, and because Isaiah says, I believe in Isaiah 55 and 11, once he sends forth his word, it is not going to return unto him void, but it will accomplish what he pleased, and it will prosper in the thing for which he sent it to do. That was Isaiah talking. Knowing what he had prophesied, listen, he wouldn't see. but people would eventually see that God did speak that. Oh, I'm talking right. See, we got to get to a point that when God says something, we are not moved if time goes by with no manifestation. We know who spoke it, and we know according to Moses, he is not a man, y'all better help me preach, that he should what? Let me break this down. See, if God speaks a thing, and before the promise manifests, you lose a good job, you should not be moved by losing the job. You should yet expect God to come through for you. Watch this. Whether you get another job or not.